Hey y'all, it's me. It's been a bit. I just haven't been feeling myself lately, so I haven't been filming much. I know I should. I really should, but I kind of forget. But I've been busy this past week. My sister decided, I think it was a couple of months ago, she and her friend decided to go on a cruise. Their ship leaves from San Diego, California. So she and her friend flew out. Was it Tuesday night or Wednesday morning? I think it was Wednesday morning to San Diego. And they're going through the wine country and everything, and then they're going to come back and get on their ship on Saturday. Um, we've got our fingers crossed. All goes well. All the family's been joking with her. She's going on the Corona Express. But, there it is. She's going on a Mexican Riviera jaunt. But I had to help her pack, do some sewing for her. I still have other sewing I have to do, but I did get some of it done. Sorry, my throat just decided it wanted to be acting up. I've also been working on my squares, and these are the newest squares. These are the smaller squares. Using a smaller needle on these. These are my Bravo worsted that I got, which I love. These are actually making really pretty squares from with a 6. Well, the 5.5 or a 6. I can't remember which one I ended up using. I think it was 5.5 though. But beautiful squares. I mean, it just looks so pretty. I like the way it looks. But ran into a problem. Always, right? Now, see, these are my beautiful green squares for my granny square blanket that I'm making for my grandnephew. And here are the white ones. Did you notice anything? Maybe a little something unusual? How about the fact that the white just looks thin, very thin compared to the green? The green looks nice and plump and full and luscious, and I like it. Looks really good. But the white just does not, it's like transparent white. You can, I mean, literally, it's like barely there white. So I probably just blew your eyes out, but sorry. So what I decided to do was to order some of Mary Maxim's Maximum yarn in the white, because I remember when I worked with it, it worked really, really well with bigger needles. So that's what I'm trying to do, because see, I did everything in a 7, and that's why this looks so thin and this looks so nice, because for some reason this is a thicker yarn than the white. Super Saver, same kind, same brand, same maker, but just one is thinner than the other. And I know they don't look it, but it really shows up when they're like really together. You can really, it's like you should see them just, and without the light and everything on them, they just, yeah, not that good. But Lion Brand was having their 5 for 10 sale. Of course, you know me. But this isn't for me. I bought some yarn for my grandniece. Now, I don't know if I told y'all or not, but she knits. And she does it when she doesn't really have anything to do. And right now, their spring break was extended. And after that, they're doing online or remote classes until April the 3rd. So she won't basically be leaving her house for much. And I have to go run errands on Wednesday and Thursday. So I told her I'd be in the neighborhood and I'd drop this off. We'd meet up somewhere and I could drop her off her yarn. But can't wait to see it, because I could barely tell what it looked like in the picture. And I hope it's as pretty as I think it's going to be. Because if not, I don't know that she'd want it. But she may. Because it is actually rather pretty. All right, y'all ready? I've never seen this yarn before, nor felt it, Never had any before. So I'm hoping it's as pretty as I thought. Y'all ready? Oh, sorry. I cut the sides, but I didn't cut the top because I couldn't tell how it was packed. All right. Okay, this is Woolies hand-dyed yarn. It is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 146 yards, and 134 meters. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool, and it's number 4. But look at these colors. It's the gray and the blue, which I thought would look really pretty, and it did not disappoint. Oh yeah, I got me 5 of them because I wanted her to have something to be able to do a nice size project with. And with the 134 skeins, yard skeins, it's not really going to make a big old thing, but it will make something really cute. So that's what I was getting it for. But yeah, I got her 5 of these. I think she'll like them. I mean, it's got like a coffee color, light brownish color, and grays and blues and deep navies. And oh my gosh, I'm loving these colors. Should have got them for me, but no. I thought of her when I saw them because I don't do a lot of this kind of yarn. Most of mine always come on skeins. Now, Linda sent me my first ever one of these, but it was a furls, and that one's gorgeous. You cannot compete. But this, I've never seen one in a 4. I mean, to me, it doesn't feel like a 4, but it probably is a light 4. Heavy 3, light 4, I think. I wouldn't use more than a 5.5 to a 6 on this one because I don't think it would crochet up very well with anything bigger than that. But she's going to have fun with these, I think, because to me, they're quite beautiful, and I hope she loves them. And I think she will. I think she'll like them because they're very pretty. I know y'all can't get the full effect, but it's like there's 4 different colors of blue. There's like a really dark navy, and then a lighter, and then a really light. I mean, it's like gorgeous blues and grays, which I love. Hang on, I forgot to tell y'all what the color is. Blue raspberry. Well, then that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, let me tell you what I'm doing. Because you guys, I forgot, I had forgotten that I was doing all of my subscriptions and telling y'all why I subscribed to each one. Well, I had left off at Crochet Jewel. And I don't know why I remember I left off at her, but I did. So I've got my list set out for the next set. It's going to go from whatever I have after Crochet Duel to, I think I stopped at the F's. C, D, E, F. I think I stopped at the F's. Maybe the G's. I'm not sure. We'll see. But it'll be a surprise to both of us then. Y'all, my sister and I, we get to talking about things whenever we around each other a lot. And we got to talking about, when we were young, what we used to do, like in the backyard, we used to make up dances and during cartwheels and all this other stuff. Well, my sister had gotten surgery on her back at one time, and she had stitches, and she did a cartwheel, and of course the stitches pulled apart. Well, my parents were never rich, so she ended up having to she ended up having a keloid there because my dad's got him real bad. He gets him real bad on his chest. But yeah, I mean, basically that's what it is. So my sister was asking me about keloids, and I said, well, they rarely, if ever, run in Caucasians. They're more subject and more liable to run in African American, American Indian, or Native American, and those kind of classifications, but rarely, if ever, Caucasian. And she said, well, I wonder where I got it from. I looked at her. I said, you do realize our grandfather was per Cherokee, right? You knew this, right? That this isn't a surprise. She said, no, I didn't know that. I'm like, was I the only one that ever listened when they talked? Because apparently I was. That's the craziest stuff. I mean, it's amazing what you remember from when you were young, when your grandparents were talking, but when you miss them, things pop out at you at different times of things that they said to you. So I can only hope that eventually my words will pop out at my grandkids in odd little places. Um, let's see. I was trying to think of something else. My granddaughter got her own little phone, and she's been FaceTiming me a lot. Now I love them because what happens is it's not just her; it's all her brothers and sisters have to come say hey to Mimi. Get on the phone and say hey, and we talk, and I watch them play, and all this stuff. I was on the phone one time with them from like really early in the morning to really late at night, all day. It was an all day event. And so we finally gotten to where she's gotten used to her phone, so we're not FaceTiming as much. We still FaceTime because I like to see her pretty little face, so and I like to see my grandbabies, so kind of works. Let's see, what was there was something else I was going to tell y'all about. Oh, I got me a pan, a baking pan. How many of y'all, like when you have to bake cookies, you end up having to bake a lot of cookies, and you end up using like 2 or 3 pans to get them all done? It takes forever. Well, I found a pan. It's a big pan. It's as big as my oven. It slides right in my oven and has this much on this side and this much on this side, and it fits the entire rack. So next time I go to make cookies, I will be able to put like 2 dozen on that thing and cook it. Very happy with that. And then, oh, y'all, I know I'm a bit of a nerd. I told y'all I started drinking a lot of water. So at the first of the month, I get paid and I go and get all my groceries for the month. And I do that every month. It's nothing unusual. Well, since I started drinking a lot of water, I needed to get enough water to last through the month. So my brother-in-law and sister said, well, we'll just pick it up while we're out. I said, okay, I'll just do a Walmart order online, get it ready for them and everything. And they picked it up. My brother-in-law brought it back and said, I'm trying to kill him because I got 5 cases of water. And that should be enough to last the month. Because I'm drinking 4 bottles a day, and there's like 32 bottles in a case, so I hope that'll be enough. It's like 8 days for one case, so it's 8, 16, 32. Oh yeah, I think I got enough. A little. I may have a bit much, but it's okay because I can always use them. And then my sister and I cut a deal because see, she doesn't cook. So I told her, I said, okay, here's what we'll do. One week, I'll cook 2 days a week. That's it, 2 days. The next week, I'll cook 3 days a week. And we'll go back and forth that way. I said, that way, I can get everything cooked, have everything ready, and then, take it to your house, and y'all can hog down, do whatever you want to do, eat it up. I don't care. As long as it's not in my house with all that food, I'm good. Because, I don't know about y'all, but like, I'm one of those people that if there's a lot of food around, I'm going to eat a lot of food. Yeah. That's why I don't like to get a whole lot of snacks. because I'm awful about what they call boredom eating, where you eat just because you're bored. I do that a lot, and I need to stop doing that because it's not good. It's really not. But I'm going to be starting to watch my videos again and tell y'all why I subscribe to each one of the channels I have on my subscription list. And if y'all are ever looking to grab one of them, just go on my YouTube and look under my subscriptions, and you'll be able to see the channels I subscribe to. And you're more than welcome to, click on them and go see them, go see the videos that they put out if you like them or not, because I'm just not that gifted at putting the links. But I'm going to try. I'm really going to try, because what I may have to do is come in one day and just click all the links and put them on one of those notepad papers on the screen and then copy and paste. So that may be what I do. But yeah, my sister said when she gets back from vacation, she's we got to start exercising again. And I'm like, I'm not one for exercise. Now, see, I get up, get out of my bed. She does not come over here. I walk out my house, down my steps, around the corner, over to the next yard, walk all the way over to hers, walk in her front door, all the way through her house to her room where she's sitting on the bed. But I need the exercise. Well, okay, I am bigger than her, but not all of us can be as big as a minute. Although I think there's a lot of y'all on here that are like teeny tiny little things. And of course, I saw Rose's videos and Seta, and of course, Madonna's today was good, and Linda's the other day. I was so happy to see hers. And it's just been, I don't know, I've just had the blues, I think. And it has a lot to do with the weather, because the weather, when it's overcast, it just really, I don't like it. So I'll sleep all day and stay up all night. And the other night, though, it was pretty rough. Did I ever tell y'all the story about the spider in my apartment? I think I did. If I didn't, y'all let me know. If I did not tell y'all the story about the spider in my apartment when I lived in Mississippi, let me know, because I will tell you, that was one for the books. Seriously, I was a whole different person at that time. Whole different person. I completely changed since I come over here. I don't smoke anymore. Yay. I've changed a lot of the things I eat. I don't eat. I've always baked my food. I don't like a lot of fried foods, mainly because it upsets my stomach so bad. I'd rather bake it anyway. And then there's the fact that I drink a whole lot of tea, but I switched from sugar. I don't drink sweet tea with sugar anymore. I drink it with stevia, and then I have switched to wheat noodles, which I happen to like a little bit better, and the best way to cook them. And y'all gonna laugh at me, but I found the best way to cook them to where they're tender enough and not that hard, chewy stuff, because that's what I didn't like about them when I first tried to eat wheat noodles, because I've tried to before. But I finally found the best way to do it is to put your water on the stove with the salt and everything in the water, and put your noodles in right then when you start the stove. Bring the noodles to a boil with your water. It cooks them more thoroughly, it makes them more tender and delicious. Delicious. Brown rice is the same thing. You have to bring your rice, brown rice, to a boil with the rice in it, because otherwise it's not going to soften up enough to be edible. I don't like to bite into crunchy rice. I didn't fry the rice, I boiled the rice. It should not be crunchy. No, that doesn't work for me. But I remember the first time I came when I first lived here for a little while. I was trying to thank my brother-in-law for something, and he has not been able to eat fried chicken with rice and gravy for years. And I do mean years. So what I did, a little unique, I used wheat flour to batter the chicken up and fry it. It came out pretty good. I mean, it tasted a little off because I'm not used to it that way, but it's actually not bad. And then made homemade gravy in the skillet with the wheat flour, and I made brown rice and put the gravy over the brown rice and with the chicken, and he loved it. Well, I also opened a can of green beans because I don't eat veggies, y'all, unless it's salad and a chopped salad at that. It just ain't screaming my name. You know, I like cabbage and stuff like that, and I like spinach, which is really good. I love spinach. Spinach is really good when it's not cooked. You cook it, I'm out. Yeah, I'm not eating it. I don't know why that is. My mom's a different way. Some of my family can eat cooked spinach, but not raw spinach. But I like the raw spinach, not the cooked. And I gotta be unique, y'all. I gotta be me. I don't think you'd like me any other way. And then I still have not sewn that pillow shut that I finished. And I need to do that because I keep forgetting about it. And then, oh, the white dog. You remember Wolfman? Well, his dad dropped him off a couple of weeks ago, about a week or so ago. And told me I was going to keep him until Tuesday. Well, my sister texted me about, I don't know, 3 days before he was supposed to come pick him up, and she asked me if I would keep him. At first, I was like, oh, because that would make 7 that we have here. And I said, I thought about it though, and I was like, yeah, I'll take him. You know, his mama loved him to death. I can't do no less. So I said, yeah, I'll take him. Well, once he knew I'd want him, he came and got him and took him back home. But we're going to trade off because he's got a lot of doctor's appointments coming up and he doesn't know where else to drop him. And I said, I'm fine with taking him because he eats what I give him and he's good. He's good as gold for me. Apparently, he's not good as gold for everybody. But he does bark a lot. But, what small dog doesn't? I don't know very many. But I got to go get him next Wednesday to take him to go get groomed as well as her. So I've got both of them next week to go get groomed. And then I have to go see my doctor to get my refills. And that's about it. I might ask her if she can up my antidepressant because, shouldn't be getting the blues like this. So hopefully that'll work. I'm positive it should. Let's see. Oh my gosh, y'all. I've just been watching all kinds of people. And while I'm watching Crystal, she's had some new tutorials, which I absolutely love. And I joined Rose Likes Crochet's Facebook page. If y'all haven't joined it yet, look for it. Not her business page, but the group page. Yeah, it took me forever to find it. I was trying real hard though, because I couldn't even remember if I was subscribed to it. Now I'm subscribed to Bag a Day and Bag a Day's Yarn Hauls, Rose Likes Crochet, Summer's Tips and Stitches, Teresa Patton's Sweet Teas, and I don't know how many other people have Facebook pages. But if you want me to join your Facebook page, let me know in the comments and I'll try and do that. This video is going a little bit long, y'all. That's what I get for not filming but once every once in a while. I gotta start filming more. So that's why I'm going to start with those shout out kind of subscription reasons I subscribe to these channels videos, which I've already done one or two, and then this will be my next one, and then on and on and on, and I'll go that way because I subscribe to a lot of channels, folks, lots of channels, and I get something unique from each of them. Not There is not a single channel out there that's the same as another. No, not at all. In fact, I was looking at some of the ones coming up that I'm going to watch that I already know why I watch their channel, but I rewatched their channel just to refresh myself as to why I actually subscribed in the first place. So, I mean, sometimes it's just because they asked me to in the comments, but then I watch their videos and I kind of like them. And then, if y'all remember when I was first starting my channel, if people asked me to give them a critique on their channel, I did. Now, I didn't realize that being that honest would hurt some people's feelings, and I hate that. It was never meant from a bad place. It was always meant to be constructive. And I hate that I hurt people's feelings with that. So I decided that I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just going to tell y'all why I subscribe to different channels. I figured that's a better way to do it anyway, because that way it gives y'all an opportunity to go look at the channels and see if y'all would like to subscribe to them. But I'm going to get on off here because I'm not going to be able to post this till late, and it already takes a awful lot of time to compress and then post. So what I'm going to do is shut this video down and get back to work, and then I will talk to y'all later. Oh, and Linda, I have an idea for that Dahlia kit you got me, because I didn't like the stripes she was doing, but I have an idea for it, and you're gonna love it. I think you're really gonna love it, but I'm not gonna say a whole lot because I want you to see it done. So it's gonna take me a while, because it takes me forever to do something, but I'm working on things. I mean, I haven't really in the last week because I ran out of I changed my mind on the white. I did about 4 white, and then I realized they're just not going to hold up next to the green. Like when they're in the squares and stuff, it's not going to look as, um, it's just not going to look right next to each other. So that's why I changed white. Um, but yeah, that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I will talk to y'all later. And if there's, oh, by the way, I picked the random act of kindness, and I sent them a crochet book, but I liked it so much that I got me one. So yeah, sometimes when I do my random act of kindness, I end up doing it 2 ways, one for them and one for me. Works, right? Anyway, y'all take care of yourself. Have a blessed week. I'll probably talk to y'all again in the next few days because I do have the order for Mary Maxim with the white coming in, and I think that's about it. But I will talk to y'all later. I'm going to go watch some videos of people I want to report on or talk about why I subscribe to, and we'll go from there. Y'all take care. Bye, y'all.